Tonight, it's the Blue Jackets and the Philadelphia Flyers on Military Appreciation Night presented by Elk & Elk. I'm Dylan Tyre here with you on the Rink Report presented by Ohio Credit Union. It's the third and final meeting between the Blue Jackets and the Philadelphia Flyers this season. Also, a little home-and-home between the Blue Jackets and the Flyers. They last played Tuesday night. The Blue Jackets won that game by a final score of 4-2. Justin Danforth scored the game winner for the Blue Jackets in the third period. Elvis Merzlikins made 47 saves in net, but probably the biggest highlight of the night, Blue Jackets forward and Central Ohio native CARSON MEYER scored his first career NHL goal in that game, and he said going into the game he felt much more calm after playing his first NHL game against Boston the night before.
You know, after getting my feet wet, playing my debut, that's, something you wait your whole life for, so it was a big day emotionally for me. So going into the second game in Philadelphia, I was just a little bit calmer and a little bit more comfortable, and I just wanted to attack it like any other game, and just my mindset was kind of just go out there and play hard, try and finish checks and forecheck hard, and ended up getting a couple good bounces. So.
Tonight, a big one at Nationwide Arena because it's the first time Cam Atkinson has come back to Columbus since being traded by the Blue Jackets during the NHL draft last summer. Remember, it was Cam Atkinson for Jake Voracek straight up, and Cam says he's happy he's had some time to reflect on that deal before making his return to Nationwide.
I'm excited to head back to Columbus. Spent 10 years there and made a lot of friends, obviously, in the hockey world and friends outside of hockey that are going to be obviously in attendance tomorrow. Got friends and family coming in, flying in for the game. I'm sure tomorrow is going to be a little bit more emotional and definitely anxious to get there and not get it over with, but just see, I guess, people that I haven't seen in a long time. Yeah.
So certainly fun to see Cam Atkinson back in the building tonight to face off against the Blue Jackets. Remember, the Blue Jackets and Flyers have already played twice this season in Philadelphia, so good to see Cam back here in front of the fifth line once again at Nationwide Arena. With more on tonight's action, let's throw it over to Bob McElligott and Jean-Luc Grandpierre.
Well, you just heard from Cam Atkinson talking about his return to Nationwide Arena. Jean-Luc, let me ask you this. How excited do you think the fans in this building are going to be to see Cam coming back?
Well, they're going to be really excited. We saw it when Nick Foligno came back. I expect the same thing tonight from the Blue Jackets fan. Cam Atkinson was fan favorite. He did a lot for that community, and he's a big piece of the Blue Jacket history in general. So hopefully he gets a great welcome back here tonight.
Yes, you're right about all of that. But on the other side, Cam, I love you, but I hope you don't win here tonight. The Blue Jackets need this win. They need the points. And when you look at the Philadelphia Flyers, it has been a really disappointing year for them. Injuries, trades, they're not the team they thought they would be, Jean-Luc. But just because they're struggling doesn't mean you show up and you get 2 points.
You cannot show up and get 2 points. We see it right now. The Buffalo Sabres is the team that plays really well. Philadelphia Flyers, same thing. They're in the games. They're just losing by one. We saw the Blue Jackets go through that streak there where they lost 6 in a row by a goal or 2. So it's the same thing for Philadelphia. So for the Blue Jackets, you need to be ready on your toes from the get-go because Philly will want to match that, avenge that defeat from the last game.
And I'll tell you what, on Tuesday night, the Blue Jackets were led by their fourth line. 2 of the 4 goals came from the fourth line. Brendan Gaunce had the first one. CARSON MEYER, in just his second National Hockey League game, had a goal and an assist. And the important thing for that line is they just go straight to the net.
Yeah, straight to the net, simple. I want to talk about that fourth line first. We'll talk about CARSON after. But that fourth line did not get any ice time in the previous game against Boston because there was too many special teams. So I think they played about 3-4 minutes as a line total. In Philadelphia, different stories. The guys were tired. You knew you need that line to step up, and they did just that with 2 goals. And CARSON MEYER, what a dream start, gets an assist on the first goal, and then gets his goal later on a great pass from Zach Werenski. So first game in the NHL, not a dream start. You lose. It's not perfect. You don't play that much. Second game, that was the good one.
That's right. Pressure was off. He got 2 points on the road, and now he's right back here in his hometown to play his third NHL game. That's the way we see it. For Jean-Luc Grandpierre, I'm Bob McElligott. Dylan, back to you.
Thanks again to Bob McElligott and Jean-Luc Grandpierre. That'll do it for tonight's edition of the Rink Report presented by Ohio Credit Union. I'm Dylan Tyre saying enjoy the game.